I know for a lot of people, religious horror or exorcisms, movies around exorcisms are kind of they consider kind of the scariest type of horror movie there is. Just because I think a lot of people maybe think it's a little more grounded in reality, if especially
Right.
if you grew up in a religious household. I'm just, for you, did you come into this project with any maybe superstitions or concerns?
It was more, I don't know, my life has kind of like brought me into like different kind of like religious paths. Like I
Mm,
was raised a Catholic, and then after that, I guess my mom just decided to stop going to mass or something. So
my parents were the same.
yeah, so I guess after a while, I just kind of like started believing in whatever I wanted to believe. But I did kind of always felt like when it came to spirits and stuff like that was real. Like I know of a lot of cases, a lot of people who actually have seen things. Um, so I do know that like in that world, that like there is definitely something. So I understand perfectly when like people are talking about like maybe being possessed or something. How some people like I had my best friend actually back in Mexico. He told me, bro, like I know I've seen all the movies that you've been on and like I've been supportive. This one is not gonna be one. Like I don't he doesn't anything that has to do with exorcisms,
Yeah.
never.
No, a lot of people, that's where they draw the line.
Yeah.
And for you, I guess, what was it about this story or being able to be in this project that was such an appeal to you?
I just found the script to be very interesting. I love that mix of sort of like training day
Yeah.
thing that I have with Guy Pierce, and like my character is kind of learning from someone who ends up, yeah, well,
We'll see where it goes.
exactly. So it was very interesting to me. I liked the way it was written. I liked once I was able to talk to Justin, the director. Like we had really good like chemistry when it came to like sharing ideas and everything. So I just kind of like felt right at home, and I
Mhm.
really want to be part of this project. And well, what can I say? Once I was on set and even around the crew and like seeing everything happen, I was just so happy I did it.
Yeah, and I mean, filming some of those creepier scenes where there are like people being possessed, just what was that like? Especially, yeah, when you just are on set for that.
Everyone has asked me this question, like friends and like things. It's like, do you like, are you afraid or something? And I'm like, it's just there's a weird line because there are some things that, of course, they lose a lot of the screen magic because you are seeing the after
Yeah.
effects, the makeup, or a special effects person come in, like do those things. So that was not scary per se. If anything, it gets sticky with the blood or anything.
Yeah.
But the house that we like filmed on, it did have this weird feeling, or I don't know if it was, like that, like afterthought of like, maybe there's something in here. But I do remember that while it was full and we were moving, it was totally fine. But sometimes if you went into like a part where it was empty or nights when people were just like taking all the equipment out,
Hmm.
I was like, yeah, I'm not staying here.
I'm out of here. Oh, that also speaks to the production that they were able to make it that creepy in real life too.
Yeah, no, they were great. Something I really admire and was very fun about the production is that most of the films they do, they have how do you say it? I don't know if it's the correct term is practical effects or
Yeah.
there's is it? Yeah, right. That
Yep.
they're all made right
It's
there
all
on
there.
CGI. So like it was very nice to see that and not having to imagine getting
Yeah.
like it pulled and actually getting thrown around in the hallway or like things like that. So
And for you, I know you've done, American English productions before, but this feels like it's one of your first like leading role in one. Does that kind of feel like a new step or a new chapter for you in your career? And does it come with any added maybe pressure or concerns?
yeah, I'm very very excited about this. Most of my career has definitely been for Latin America, things in Spanish, and I started doing some projects in English, but this for sure. I mean, it's big lead in a big movie with Guy Pearce, it's
Yeah.
yeah, I really admire Guy, and it's very exciting to me in general. So there's a lot of pressure. I wanted to do good. COVID hit right when the plans for like everything coming out and going to festivals and like all that thing.
Hmm.
It was about to be like one pretty decently big release, and then all this happened. So hopefully as many people as um, we can share it too. We'll see it,
Yeah.
and hopefully they'll like it. They'll be scared and they'll recommend it. But other than that, I'm sure they'll enjoy it. It's a great movie. It's a good movie that does what it's supposed to, which is give people a few good
Get a little
scares.
freaked out.
Yeah, freak people out. So
And I mean, can you talk a little about working with Guy Pearce in such a close role? I mean, the plot of the film is he's kind of your mentor. So just what was it like being with him?
so the same way as Daniel was. Sorry for the word, shitting himself a little bit when he was gonna see Father Peter. I think I was the same. A lot of people told me, "Are you gonna work with Guy Pearce? He's like such a big actor. You have to be like really like good and there and whatever." So they started putting like, so much pressure on me.
Hmm.
I remember that the first read that I got with him once we were in for like with the director like in person. Um, I did it so bad, but like so bad. I was like, no, no, he's gonna think I'm like the worst. And I was like, I was so disappointed on myself, of course. And I was like, no, 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 like I have to just like, get rid of that. And then we just had like a dinner all together and like another rehearsal and like stuff like that. And he was so nice. He was so professional, so cool. And I literally just became like really really good friends with him and like shooting.
Good.
He's such a jokester when it comes to like those things in set. And I definitely learned a lot from him. Like some people sometimes say like, oh, I learned a lot from my colleagues and stuff like that, and it's again
The truth.
sometimes yeah, this time it's actually the truth, like he's so good in screen and like the control that he has and everything, and it was so good to also hang out with him off camera. We
Yeah.
literally were picking on each other the whole time, so it was really fun and really cool to like have like with a
Mhm.
partner.
And now I know you act, you're a musician, you have your social media influencer, YouTube channel, everything like that. Just where do you kind of see yourself in 5 years, especially now that you kind of, it does feel like you're entering even a different phase, a
Yeah.
bigger, even bigger phase.
Oof. Well, for sure, I want to keep doing roles in English. I want to keep working on my craft in English in the American market and all that. I don't want to completely stop doing things in Spanish.
Yeah, as you shouldn't.
Yeah, that's a huge market. But yeah, I want to keep doing that. I want to do movies that, I mean, you never know, but hopefully something towards um, something Oscar nominated, or like go to like festival, like a big festival with another
Mhm.
like kind of movie. Like I would love to do those kind of things. And in the music, the same. Like everything that I do, I really don't set a limit to where I want to go. I want to dream as big as possible and like let the world kind of dictate and my passion kind of like take me there.
Mhm.
But I love like I'm very driven with things that I like. So yeah, we'll see.
Is there like a genre or a type of film or TV project that you haven't gotten to do yet that you would really love to maybe dive into?
Yeah, I would love to do something that's is the correct term, period piece.
Yep.
Yeah, a
Yep.
period piece, like something. I love watching things like uh I don't know, The Last Kingdom or Game of Thrones, or like
Yeah.
things that like I
Really
love
get a cool costumes on and like a
yeah,
totally
yeah,
different
yeah,
world.
exactly. I would love to do something like that, or maybe something with like huge like CGI um
Like get you in a
effect.
superhero film.
Right, where it's like, where did you film in a big studio with green screens and blue screens? Very exciting. Yeah, exactly. I would love that too. So one of those two could be fun. Um, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, obviously, your family is filled with performers. Just how has it been for them to see you and where your career has gone? Just, I guess, what is that? What are those conversations like? They must be
It's
proud.
yeah, they're very proud in general because they know how much I've been working, to
Yeah.
to get to where I am and hopefully where I'll be. But I don't know. It's very odd because we do all kind of understand each other because we
Yeah.
all do exactly the same thing. So we're all hoping the best for everyone, around. And then family gatherings, we kind of like just sit down and it's like, okay, so yeah, kind of like when you're in school and it's like, tell me your name and tell me what you've been doing and like what's up. It's kind of like that, and then we kind of share. But we're all happy for everyone's success. And this movie, for sure, they were like they're
Yeah.
dying to see it. I have not shown them.
When do they see it?
I
Once it
think so.
comes
Yeah,
out?
yeah. I might give them a little.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. Congrats on
Thanks
this.
so
Good
much,
luck
man.
on everything else going forward. And it's been a pleasure.
Oh, same thing. Have a beautiful day, man.